The fullness of life flows through me. Hi everyone, Antonio Thornton here. Today is February 12th, day number 43 of 365 Science of Mind. And today's lesson is entitled, The Fullness of Life Flows Through Me. And the quote I'm going to read today is from Dr. Witter Bynner. He actually was a psychologist who worked with Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. And his quote reads, "This amazing and mysterious river of life flows through me, into me, out of me." And I'm going to go ahead with the text for today, and it reads, "Your place in life is to become an outlet for its wisdom, intelligence, love, beauty, and creativity. Your relationship to life is that you are of like nature to it. You are in it, and it is in you. Some part of you exists as pure, unmanifest spirit. This side of you, of your nature, has never been troubled. Since you are fashioned from the stuff of the invisible, its nature is incarnated in you. Because of this, your word has the power in your world of localizing itself, of manifesting itself in concrete form. You are in life. Life is flowing through you. It is you. It decrees, affirms, knows, and imagines. That which it decrees transpires. You are like it. You rule your own world." And I love this. Every idea you have automatically sets the law of life in motion in such a way as to produce the definite form of that idea. There is something involved in a sunflower seed that acts upon the creative energy of nature in such a way as to produce a sunflower and not a cabbage or a potato. Definite ideas produce definite results. This means that if you are using this law to bring loving friendship into your life, then you are specializing it for this definite purpose and not for something else. What a powerful lesson, guys. And this really brings back a part of the lesson from yesterday, actually, when the text read, when you wish to make a specific use of the law, when you wish to make a specific use of the law, you must use it specifically. And that's exactly what this is talking about. I'm going to read this one sentence and then jump back to the beginning, because I really appreciate this sentence for so many ways. There is something involved in a sunflower seed that acts upon the creative energy of nature in such a way as to produce a sunflower and not a cabbage or a potato. And that is so powerful. That is so powerful, because when we desire something, our thought, our idea automatically sets the law of life in motion. Now, some may even say the law of attraction, which I think is a part of the law of life. It automatically sets the law of life in motion in such a way as to produce the definite form of that idea, the definite form of that idea. And listen to this. Your world, your word, my apologies, your word, not just in the physical speaking, but in the thinking, the believing, the acting, but your word has the power in your world of localizing itself, of manifesting itself in concrete form. Let me read that again. Your word has the power in your world of localizing itself and manifesting itself in concrete form. This stylus I'm holding in my hand right now was a thought at one time. It was a thought. It was an idea. And through their word, their actions, their beliefs, this stylus has come manifest in a localized, concrete form. Everything is that way. The tablet I hold in my hand, this microphone, the glasses I'm wearing, everything began with an idea, a thought that now has become manifest in concrete form. In concrete form in our world. Just sit with that for just a moment. Just a moment. Really take in the idea, the thought that when you think a thing, it automatically sets in motion the law of life for that thought to become manifest. Now, that can be a good thing for a lot of people if you're thinking good thoughts. If you're thinking the thoughts of what it is you desire versus what you don't desire, if you're saying the words of what you actually desire and not what you don't desire, if you're acting in alignment with what you desire and not what you don't desire, that is a wonderful thing. Now, it's not a magic wand where you think a thing and then poof, it shows up. Just taking this stylus again as an example, the thought of the stylus didn't show up, or the thought of the stylus didn't come up, and then poof, the stylus came out of nowhere. And thank goodness that doesn't happen, because if you thought about an elephant or thought about a ship, a cruise ship, I wouldn't want a cruise ship flying through my home just because I thought about a cruise ship. So I wouldn't want some other thing to come immediately manifest itself if a thought, an erroneous or random thought were to pop into my mind. Sometimes I think that I want that, but I really don't. So it's not just about thinking a thing and then poof, it shows up, but your word. And again, it's not just your word, it's not just the speaking, but it's the believing, it's the speaking, it is the action that brings about that thing to come manifest. I'm going to jump to the very beginning here. And it says, your place in life is to become an outlet for, listen to this, it's wisdom, intelligence, love, beauty, and creativity. You are that outlet. You are that outlet. And going back to the quote that I read earlier, this amazing and mysterious river of life flows through me, into me, out of me. So if you can imagine, if you will, being the cause of your experience with this great, magnificent force behind you, flowing into you and through you to create the desire you you have, or to create, not even the desire you have, to create your life. To create your life. And that's exactly what this text says. Your place in life is to become an outlet for its allness. Think about that. The allness and the fullness of life flows through you. Through you. As you. Your relationship to life is that you are of like nature to it. You are it and it is you. Some part of you exists as pure, unmanifest spirit. And that is what we talk about so often, is that part of us, that higher self, that part of us that never experiences the forgetting, that part of us that never, ever loses the consciousness that we are part of infinite and divine intelligence. That part, and what does it say here? This side of your nature has never been troubled, has never been troubled, has never experienced sickness, has never experienced lack, has never experienced limitation, has never experienced fear, has never experienced anything other than pure, unadulterated, unobstructed life and love. There is a part of us, that is in that place of being never having been troubled. This part of you has never been troubled. This part of you, in the mere nature of what it is where the beauty of life, and when I say the beauty of life, meaning all of source, all of everything we desire is in that place. That part of us is the part of us where we are striving to get to in the midst of confusion and forgetting that we are that, because that's what we're experiencing, a forgetting that we are in that place. And in that place, all is possible. All is possible. Everything is possible in that place. And because of this, your word has the power in your world of localizing itself and making things manifest. Wow. And I love this sentence here. You are in life. Life is flowing through you. It is you. And that sentence there, you are in life. You are in life. You are in love. You are in what we are constantly creating. This sea of possibility, of infinite possibility. We are in that. That's what that is saying. You are in life. You are in that. So everything you're creating, just as the text said yesterday, everything that we are experiencing has been created, whether consciously or unconsciously, knowing or unknowingly. We're creating everything in our experience. Everything. Every single thing. And that can be challenging. That can be so challenging to wrap our minds around, our brains to wrap around that. You know, I've created a situation for myself that I don't desire. I've done this, I've done that. But we can't, on the one side, believe that things happen randomly, bad to us, and we only create the good things that happen to us. We have to take responsibility for the wholeness of our lives. And as such, we are then able to take on or take back, if you will, the power that is innately in us, the power that is flowing through us, this invisible, limitless power that is flowing through us as us, as us. I'm just going to read through this really quickly. This life, this idea, this spirit, it decrees, affirms, knows, and imagines. That which it decrees transpires. You are like it. You rule your world. You rule your world. And I know I've read this already, but I love it. There is something involved in the sunflower seed that acts upon the creative nature in such a way as to produce a sunflower and not a cabbage. Not a cabbage, not a watermelon, not a tomato, not an asparagus. Nothing but a sunflower. Because where that sunflower seed is, it is in that place of unfiltered, what word can I even use? Well, I guess I'd have to go back to the same word that we've been using, unobstructed. An unobstructed place of pure flow and creativity, in that it creates exactly what it's destined to create, which is a sunflower. Definite ideas produce definite results. If you're using this law to bring a loving friendship into your life, then you are specializing in it for this definite purpose and not for something else. But it's our job to stay focused, to stay in a place of understanding, to stay in a place of knowing that we create. We create through the life that is flowing through us constantly. As I mentioned, like that river, if you will, of life flowing through you to create whatever your experience is. We do that. We do that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with our practical application and then move into the affirmation meditation. The practical application here is, I feel, if visually this helps you, if audibly this helps you, imagine to the best of your ability a power in back of you flowing through you to create your life. That flow is designed to create exactly what you desire. And every obstacle or everything that we choose to hold on to, fear, worry, anxiety, belief in lack, belief in limitation, every single thing we choose to hold on to that obstructs that flow. Again, if you can get the visual of that, if you can get the visual of a river flowing, and then you're taking branches, you're taking sand, you're taking other things and putting that in the flow of that river, you are now obstructing that river from flowing, free flowing like it's supposed to. So every disbelief you have, boom, more branches. Every past hurt that you're holding on to, a bag of sand. Every sense of belief of lack or limitation, boom, a tree trunk. You are putting these things in your flow. So if you can visualize that and see that and experience that, then you can start recognizing the importance of removing those things, removing those fears, removing those obstacles to no longer obstruct the flow of life through you. Through you. So as we move into our affirmation and meditation, I'm just going to take a deep breath and let it out. And I'm going to read today's affirmation, and feel free to read along or listen along and choose to allow it to resonate with you on whatever level you feel comfortable, and listen for what is there for you. I choose to live the kind of life I deeply desire, accepting and affirming the truth about my being that God and I are one. I free myself of beliefs in limitation and lack and move forward into a new life of loving friendship and joy. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I definitely look forward to what is ahead. What a wonderful lesson. You know, the sunflower seed creates the sunflower, nothing else. What a wonderful lesson. So with that, I'll ask as always that I'm manifesting likes, shares, and comments for this video. Links to anything I may have mentioned in this episode will be in the description. So always make sure to check those out as well. Well, Antonio Thornton, guys, signing off for day number 43 of 365 Science of Mind. I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.